Hello, everybody. Kylie here from Strata Nutrition. What I wanted to talk about today is something that I think a lot of people and some practitioners sort of talk about in between trying to give away tons and tons of really valuable information. And so I want to take a minute here to really dial in on this idea that you actually deserve the access to and the ability to learn and understand what the hell is going on with your health. What do I mean by this? For example, I have to do my taxes. We all have to pay our taxes. However, I don't have to actually do my taxes. So I don't really have to understand. I can choose to pay somebody to do that for me. A lot of us do. However, you can't pay somebody to eat for you. You can pay somebody to shop, to make your meals, to make decisions for you, but you are the one who has to actually consume the food and deal with the consequences, good or bad, that follow you that action. And so as a result, there's this really specific need for you to understand and deserve, or I guess what I'm saying, to know that you deserve to understand how to do that. And we are not taught. Let's just be clear about that. We are not taught how to eat to heal ourselves. We're taught a very general, broad idea of nutrition, maybe. And the rest of it is left to chance. What do we happen to stumble across when we are scrolling through social media? What crazy headline made the magazine on the front cover when we're going through the checkout line? That's the shit that we actually are being taught, which is ridiculous. And most of you are going to agree with this. Really, really unhelpful. Because if you happen to be watching this, it's likely because you're searching for answers. And you wouldn't be searching for answers if you didn't feel that you needed them, if you didn't feel that there was a lack of understanding on your part. So I want to say this one thing. First of all, and I'm getting very sassy here, you need to know and understand that you deserve the education around whatever type of symptoms you might be feeling that are 100% tied into your nutrition. There's no way you're going to get away from that. There's a part of whatever you're feeling that your nutrition 100% is impacting or not impacting on either side of that, okay? So that's the first thing. You deserve to know and understand. And maybe two, just know that there are so many ways for you to gather this education. And you don't have to go to school for it. That's our jobs. That's why we as dietitians do the work that we do. We go to school. We do the background work. We learn the details so that we can break it out in that 1 hour twice a week that we meet with you, or however often you might see somebody. We do that work so that we can boil it down and present it to you in this perfect little package so that you can understand. That's our job. Let us do that and then come and gather that information. Now, the second thing is that a lot of people are afraid or unwilling to prioritize investing, and sometimes that's what it really is. It's an investment of your time, of your money, of your resources, of your family or friends' support. That's real, but it has to be that way. And a lot of people are unwilling to prioritize that and yet continue to suffer in the exact same way for decades. So many of my clients, if you are one of them, please let everybody know. They suffer in exactly the same way for decades, trying to shoot in the dark, doing things on their own without getting any real dialed in guidance. And that's okay, right? That there's a starting point. There's something to be said for that. But when is enough enough? When are you just going to say, okay, I can't do this anymore? I need somebody to help me in a really specific way, somebody who understands what I need and will understand how to explain it to me and give me exact action points, right? So this idea, I guess, of an investment, which is something that you see a return of benefits on versus an expense. You go grab a latte frappuccino, that's an expense, and it's fine. Do it all day long, whatever. But when you're done with that drink, it's done. You're not getting tremendous benefits from it versus a car or a house. You put a lot of money into investing in this thing, and then you get to enjoy the benefits of having a car and a house until you decide not to. That's how you have to think about investing in your health. And I'm not just talking about working with me or another dietitian. In general, the option doesn't exist any other way. You are a complex, beautiful human being. You're not going to get away with just taking the shortcuts. You weren't designed that way. You were not designed to be able to do something the easy way out and get tremendous benefits from it. You deserve to put the investment of your time and energy and resources when necessary into your health so that you can benefit from it for as long as possible. Any good health practitioner who gives a shit about you will echo that thought. So if you don't have somebody on your team who is saying these things to you, you need to get them. You need to get them, and you need to remind yourself and your loved ones and your friends, and you need to encourage the people in your life who you see need this help and need this support. Go get it. Go and get support. Pay for it. Pay for it, because guess what? You're going to pay for it now, or you're going to continue to pay for it later with your mental and your physical and your spiritual exhaustion with your own self. So that's that. One, you need to know that you deserve to find answers. You deserve to be taught. You deserve to understand how to navigate the food and your health. That information belongs to you. Find a way to get it accurately. Two, make the investment. Do it. Whatever it means. It might not mean money for you. It might mean time. It might mean resources. It might mean education. I don't know. Figure out what it means for yourself and do it. And then lastly, what are some things that you can actually do today? What are something that you can stop swiping through here and go and do? So one, you can, and I'm going to speak directly to what I have to offer because that's what I know. You can grab the totally free 3-week challenge that I just posted. It's a feed your gut challenge, which I love the irony of it because a lot of people are going to look at that and be like, why am I feeding my gut? I want you to feed your gut. That's exactly what I mean. You heard me right. Go and grab that. You can get it at my website, stratanutrition.com, under resources, or if you're watching this on Instagram, you can get it in the bio. And if you're on YouTube, I'll pop it in, I'll attach a link for you. It's totally free. You work through it on your own, and it teaches you how to use your food to support the foundation of your gut. It's amazing. It's information that you're not taught and that you don't have access to if you're not seeking it out. That's something that you can go and take action on right now. A step more than that might be to do some GI testing. Get an idea really specifically of what's going on in that gut. I've got an option for you there too. You can